On the morning of April 12th, the waters near the coastal town of Jiwani were quiet. A Pakistan Coast Guard boat was conducting its daily patrol along the maritime boundary with Iran. The routine ended when a speedboat intercepted the vessel. In a high-speed ambush, militants killed 3 soldiers on board. These men were Nayak Afzal, followed by Sepoy Jamil, and finally Sepoy Umar. This wasn't a standard piracy incident. The Balochistan Liberation Army, or BLA, claimed responsibility, marking the first time the group has successfully conducted a strike at sea. For decades, the BLA's insurgency was defined by these jagged mountains. Security agencies viewed them as a land-based guerrilla force, operating in isolated, arid regions. By launching a coordinated hit in the Arabian Sea, the BLA has effectively forced the Pakistani military to defend a 1,000-kilometer coastline that was previously considered a rear area. The group's capabilities have evolved. In the early 2000s, they focused on mountain guerrilla strikes. By 2010, they shifted to urban suicide tactics. Now, the new Hamal Maritime Defense Force extends the conflict into a third domain, disrupting the Navy's control over coastal waters. The BLA is employing swarm tactics, using fast, civilian-style boats that are difficult for traditional naval vessels to intercept in open water. This creates a significant surveillance gap. On a coastline with thousands of active fishing vessels, identifying a small team of armed militants before they strike is a massive technical and logistical challenge for Pakistani radar and drone networks. For a military already managing internal instability and a strained budget, the need to monitor and patrol the entire coastline adds a significant financial and operational burden. The BLA's primary grievance is the extraction of Balochistan's natural resources, ranging from gas to minerals. They claim the resulting wealth is diverted to Punjab province, leaving the local population in poverty. This local anger now targets global infrastructure. The attack occurred near Gwadar, a port serving as the centerpiece for billions of dollars in foreign investment. China's energy imports typically pass through the Strait of Malacca. The China-Pakistan Economic Corridor provides an overland alternative terminating at Gwadar. Now, a small-scale naval capacity allows the BLA to harass approaching cargo ships, creating a new security variable in the Arabian Sea. By demonstrating they can strike at sea, the BLA has effectively raised the cost of protecting China's primary strategic investment in the region. While the coastline was being contested, the capital city of Islamabad was hosting a diplomatic event with significant international stakes. Pakistan was facilitating high-level peace talks between the United States and Iran. To ensure the safety of the visiting delegations, the government implemented the Blue Book Protocol, the highest level of security coordination available to the state. The U.S. administration selected Pakistan as the host, relying on the country's security apparatus to maintain a stable environment for these sensitive negotiations. However, when members of the Iranian delegation reported receiving security threats, the focus shifted. The maritime ambush occurred on the same day, highlighting that even under high-alert protocols, the state's control was being challenged. The contrast between the promised security in the capital and the successful strike in Gwadar raised immediate questions among foreign delegations about Pakistan's internal stability. This instability coincides with the activation of a mutual defense pact between Pakistan and Saudi Arabia, originally signed in 2025. As a direct result, Pakistani military aircraft have already arrived at a Saudi airbase to increase operational readiness. The Pakistani military is now simultaneously tasked with securing Chinese investments, facilitating U.S.-Iran diplomacy, fulfilling its defense obligations to Saudi Arabia, and countering a naval insurgency. A single tactical hit on a patrol boat has rippled outward, pressuring international defense treaties and adding risk to one of the world's busiest shipping lanes. The BLA has transitioned from a mountain-based insurgency into a force capable of operating across land and sea, positioning itself as a localized group with the capacity to impact wider regional stability.